The atmosphere in the living room felt unusually heavy, the silence pressing down like an invisible weight. I sat on the couch with my laptop balanced on my knees, it screamed, glowing like a spotlight in the dimness. My thumb trembled above the play button just as the front door opened. Sarah's gym bag hit the floor with a dull thud, her sneakers squeaking against the wood. "Hey, babe," she called out, her voice force-bright, the kind that pretends everything is fine. I couldn't answer. The video already had its grip on me, stealing my breath and words. She stepped into the room, ponytail swinging, a sheen of sweat on her brow. Her smile faltered the moment her eyes locked onto me, onto the silence between us. "What's wrong?" she asked, her tone careful, like stepping on ice that might crack. I gestured to the space beside me. My voice was low, steady, almost unrecognizable as I told her, "Sit. You need to see this." The signs had been there, subtle but insistent. Her phone flipped face down instead of lying open as it always had. Her workout stretched from an hour to 3. "New trainer," she'd said casually, brushing it off with a laugh that didn't reach her eyes. I tried to believe her. 10 years of marriage, 2 children, a home, countless mornings shared. I told myself trust was stronger than suspicion. But last night, when her phone lit up in the bathroom, I'd seen a name, Jake, a message that vanished before I could read it. I didn't touch her phone. I lay awake instead, her calm breathing beside me while questions clawed at my chest. By morning, I'd done the one thing I swore never to do. Checked her gym's social feed. She sat down, her thigh brushing mine, warm but foreign. She smelled faintly of lavender soap and something sharper. Nerves, maybe. I pressed play. The grainy video was a parking lot feed. Our car sat in the corner, time-stamped 2 nights ago. Inside, 2 shadowed figures leaned close, touched too long, moved in ways that told more than words ever could. My pulse hammered in my ears. "What is this?" she snapped, her tone shifting sharp, defensive. She gripped the edge of the couch, demanding, "Who sent you this?" as if the source mattered more than the scene itself. "Tell me," I said slowly, each word heavy. "Who's in that car with you, Sarah?" She froze, her silence confessing what her mouth refused. Then, after a beat, her jaw tightened. "It's not what it looks like. It's Jake. We were just talking. He's been helping me with things." "Things," I repeated bitterly. "What kind of things need 20 minutes in a dark car? You're blowing this out of proportion." I was stressed. I just needed someone to talk to. Upstairs, the kids slept blissfully, unaware. I thought of Emma's drawings pinned to the fridge. Liam's soccer matches we cheered at side by side, the vows we once whispered. My chest ached, bruised by betrayal. "Why didn't you talk to me?" I asked, my voice cracking. Why him? Why not me? She looked away, twisting the hem of her shirt. "You've been busy work the kids." I didn't want to burden me. The words came out louder than I meant, sharp enough to make her flinch. "I'm your husband. That's supposed to be me, not him." Silence. The video looped again, mocking us. I stood, pacing toward the window. "How long?" "It's not like that," she rushed. "It was just a stupid moment. It didn't mean anything." "Then why hide it? Why keep it secret?" "I didn't lie," she snapped, standing now, flushed with anger. "I just didn't think it mattered. It was nothing." "Nothing doesn't look like that," I said, pointing at the screen. "Nothing doesn't make you forget your family." The fight spiraled, her insisting it was a mistake, me unable to let go of what I'd seen. She admitted to late-night talks, coffees, laughter. Jake wasn't just her trainer. He was someone who'd listened while I was too distracted. Each word cut deeper, a blade against the trust we'd built. Finally, her voice dropped. I ended it. That night in the car, I told him it was a mistake. "I chose you." I stared at her. This woman I had loved for a decade, now standing before me with tears streaking her face, chose me as if I were second best, as if my place in her life had been negotiable. The video froze on its last frame, her leaning toward him. I wanted to shout, to smash the laptop to undo time. Instead, All that came out was a whisper. You already broke us. The house was still. The children dreamed upstairs, untouched by the fracture beneath them. Sarah sat on the couch, sobbing into her hands. I stood at the window, hollow and numb. It wasn't just the kiss or the secrecy. It was the fact she'd let someone else into the space that was meant for me. I didn't know if forgiveness was possible, or if I even wanted to try. But one thing was certain. Love doesn't end in one strike. It unravels thread by thread until you're left holding scraps, unsure if they can ever be stitched back together.